you are transforming from a snake to a horse. So we are in a 9-year, which is a year of endings, and we are also in the year of the snake. And snake energy is very much about letting go and shedding old skin and becoming new. And it's perfect for what we're experiencing right now. All the things that we've been going through this year are all helping us get to that point where we are becoming brand new. We're shedding our old beliefs and identities and habits and patterns in order to start over and have a new life. So it's interesting because the energies of this year and the energies of next year are so different. The snake energy is very internal, introverted. We've spent a lot of time going inward and being quiet and analyzing ourselves and our situations and our lives. And so as we wrap up this year of the snake, we're going to do another cycle of that from now until the end of the year, where we're still needing a lot of alone time and going inward and processing and just being with ourselves and being quiet with ourselves. So if you haven't been doing that yet and you're experiencing a lot of upheaval, it might be a good time for you to slow down and get off of the, your gadgets, your phones and things, and start spending some good quality alone time, because there's a lot you need to hear and feel and process in this year. So we're moving in a spiral this year. It feels like everything that we've experienced before keeps coming back for a review or a redo. And that can feel really frustrating, and it can feel really painful at times to keep going over the same stuff and feeling the same feelings. So you're not alone if you're experiencing that. This year has been a year that's sort of like one breath at a time. We just have to give ourselves the space to sort of be with it one breath at a time. So the great thing is we're getting such a deep amount of clarity about who we are and what we want and where we want to go from here. And those are all good things, because we'll need to know that before we can move forward into horse energy. So horse energy is just, the complete opposite. As we start moving toward January of 2026, we'll start to feel those first sort of, indications of horse energy. Horse energy is very expressive. It's very outgoing. It's very dynamic. It's free-spirited. It's, forward movements. So instead of being in the stillness and internal, we will be in the momentum and external. So it's a complete shift into a different kind of energy. So you might be feeling it already. You might be feeling those first inklings of restlessness and maybe feeling some energy coming back in for you, and feeling like there are things you want to change and things you want to do and things you want to improve, and those are all great things. And that's the momentum that's going to move you forward once we get into the new year. So a lot of the things that you tolerated before, or the things that you felt were tolerable before. Because this horse energy is coming in, you might start to feel like, I can't do this anymore, whether it's a relationship or a job or, a family situation or anything, maybe where you live. There are just things that you won't be able to tolerate anymore, and you'll start making decisions to shift or change those things as we transition. So give yourself some space and some grace as you go through that transition, and you start to feel this pull towards horse energy. The thing that kind of gets to us in this transition period between the end of one year and the beginning of the next year is the tug of war that kind of feels that friction between the two energies. So you might be experiencing that too. Some days you feel really tired and introverted and need to be still, and some days you feel really sort of frantic even energy wise, and you feel like you can't sit still and you have to get things done. And then there's some that are in between. So give yourself the space to be both, to be either, to be none. Just allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling and to act on the things that you're naturally sort of nudged into. It's really not going to help you to try and push yourself, to try and force yourself to do certain things for whatever reason, because the energies just don't work that way anymore. It used to be that you could force yourself to do things even when you didn't want to do them, but now if you try to force yourself to do things, you certainly can, but you won't get the results that you're looking for. So give yourself space, give yourself grace, give yourself always the benefit of the doubt. Always believe in the things that you're thinking and feeling and doing and knowing, and be sure to act from those things when you feel a natural push to do them, rather than pushing yourself out of fear or out of frustration. And that's when you'll get the best results. But I just wanted to let you know how the energies are shifting now and what you can expect as we start moving into the new year. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.